All because of what you did to me, baby. All because of what you did to me, baby. All because of what you did to me, baby. Left me heartbroken and dropped me to my knees, baby. All because of what you did to me, baby. All because of what you did to me, baby. All because of what you did to me, baby. Left me heartbroken and dropped me to my knees, baby. It's my birthday week, baby. Why you acting weird to me? I'm your #1 fan. Thought I was your man. Now you acting weird. You want a relationship, then you don't want one. Then you play hard to get when I really want you. What are you saying? Either you is or you ain't my baby. I don't have time to be playing when I'm not around. Can you hold it down? Seems like I'm your man, only in the town. Never be a us if I can't trust. Nothing to discuss. All because of what you did to me, baby. All because of what you did to me, baby. All because of what you did to me, baby. Left me heartbroken and dropped me to my knees, baby. All because of what you did to me, baby. All because of what you did to me, baby. All because of what you did to me, baby. Left me heartbroken and dropped me to my knees, baby. It's me, baby. How could you leave, baby? After all you've done to me, I can't believe. All along you had something up your sleeve. Guess it's best that I stick to the cheese. I was keeping it real, you was playing pretend. Should've known it'd never work out in the end. You see, the thing about it is you brought
we in the building,
married and having kids, but your words never match your actions. It's tragic, cause we made magic.
How's it going? How's it going? 1, 2, 1, 2. All right. Yo, okay, we good. Maybe nice and clear.
All because of what you did to me, baby.
Lower my volume on the headset a little bit.
All because of what you did to me, baby. All because of what you did to me, baby. Left me heartbroken and dropped me to my knees, baby.
Right there.
All because of what you did to me, baby. All because of what you did to me.
Yeah, we in the building, y'all.
All because of what you did to me, baby. Left me heartbroken and dropped me to my knees, baby.
Once again, this is Hip Hop Boulevard, and we are back after a small hiatus. We have returned.
Now I'ma go and tell you this up off the rip. I be in my zone like I gotta make it flip.
Hey.
I'm feeling the energy, can tell your vibe is on.
Make sure you guys share. I'm waiting for you to come into the room. Hip Hop Boulevard, we up and running. Al's in the house, Rocco's in the house.
I'm feeling the energy, can tell your vibe is on.
And we're in a new studio. We love it.
I'm loving this. Right, we got space. I got room.
You got room now. We got room.
We got bottles of water too.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, man. I wanted to do something nice.
There you go.
Address different space problems we were having. Word up.
Make you see that we stronger together. Stuck on you like leather, soul ties like we tethered. Ask me what I want you for, I'ma tell you forever. We gonna do it or we not, it's not whenever. I ain't gonna chase you, I'm too busy chasing cheddar. Now I'ma go and tell you this up off the rip. I be in my zone like I gotta make it flip. I'm feeling the energy, can tell your vibe is off. But it's okay cause I'm lit, I'm hot, I'm putting on. Now I'ma go and tell you this up off the rip. I be in my zone like I gotta make it flip. I'm feeling the energy.
Once again, Hip Hop Boulevard, we're in the building.
But it's okay cause I'm lit.
Come on in, people, come on in.
Come into the room.
Start sharing.
Start sharing because we're here. We got a lot of information.
You don't listen, you don't pique your interest. When you come home, you act different. This is what it is, just keeping it real. I'm playing the field cause we don't have
Let's start hitting people individually now.
Yeah.
Money on my mind.
People know.
Now I'ma go and tell you this up off the rip. I be in my zone like I gotta make a flip. I'm feeling the energy, can tell your vibe is
Yes,
on.
indeed.
But it's okay cause I'm lit, I'm hot, I'm putting on. Now I'ma go and tell you this up off the rip. I be in my zone like I gotta make it flip. I'm feeling the energy, can tell your vibe is off. But it's okay cause I'm lit, I'm hot, I'm putting on.
We're gonna run a few commercials.
I'm at the Universal Hip Hop Museum. This is the first stop once you come through the door. So they got this button here.
It's open now,
So it says push it. I'm gonna push it. Oh, I'm here! The Universal Hip idea what's going on. I was in the metaverse. Don't come to this, you bugging. As the museum has become fully interactive, so you can have a hip-hop experience that you can actually experience writing graffiti on a gate. Just be like, oh. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my tab is wow. Yo, the cops. Yo, gotta go. So much activity and so many different things to do. I recommend anybody to come out here.
Home of Hip Hop, Universal Hip Hop Museum coming to you very soon. So come to the Revolution of Hip Hop to get a sneak peek.
Baby, let's go!
All right, Rock Logic's in the building. And once again, this is Hip Hop Boulevard, and we're in the house. Rock Logic's in the house. Al Pizarro's in the house, and we're doing it once again, how we do this. And we're going to welcome Al back to the studio. We was on hiatus because I was doing some stuff, upgrading the studio, getting it going, making sure things are working and all that good stuff. Check it out. Right now, it's now 98 degrees in New York City. It's hot outside. Make sure you stay hydrated because it's going down right now. It is hot outside. I swear to you, I'm dying right now. If you are a senior citizen, please make sure that you get someplace cool, like a cooling center or something. A lot of reports of people dying of heat stroke or having heat stroke, heat exhaustion, and heat cramps in New York City. So I want to make sure you'll stay safe. If you're in your cars, roll up your windows, turn on the AC, take it easy and be cool. Things are happening. What's our Tosh? Tosh is in the building, and we keeping it moving. We got a lot to talk about, and we're definitely going to talk about it. Just because it's necessary.
Yeah, absolutely.
And a lot has happened.
You can't avoid subjects just because you feel like nothing happened to you, so you're good.
That is correct.
Yo.
And we're going to hit the button. We're going to give this thing up to Al. And I'm going to hit it on the 1, 2, 3. And it goes a little something like this. 1, 2, 3, and bang. All right, y'all. Welcome back to my man, Al Pizarro. The Conversation, which has been on hiatus because a lot of things went on. You know what I'm saying? Al had some stuff he had to deal with, obviously. And we wanted, and basically all the shows were on sort of a hiatus because I wanted to upgrade the studio and change the atmosphere and do something new so that everyone kind of has like a new season or something, you know what I'm saying? Something else that we can do and something else to, to look forward to, and an upgrade is always good. What's up? Big shout out to Janine Smith. That's my sister in the building. What's happening? She's like, chillin' rock. God bless. Thank you. Happy birthday to my dad, by the way. My dad's birthday was July 23rd, which was yesterday. So he had his heavenly birthday yesterday. So that was all good. And we kind of remembered him and lit a candle and everything. And that was cool. We missed my dad. He was influential in my life. But with that being said, I'm going to turn the show over to my man, Al Pizarro in the house. And we're going to chop it up about things that have been going on that we haven't had an opportunity to talk about in quite some time. So without further ado, give a big shout out to my man, Al Pizarro.
What's up, people? How you feeling today? Hey, look, this is going to be a big dose of reality. Because today, and happy birthday to your dad in heaven.
Yep. Thank you very much.
And we're going to touch on that subject. We're going to touch on death. We're going to touch on parents and children and financial responsibility and responsibility with your parent. And we're going to touch on that very short, brief. I'm not going to talk about it too long because some people may feel uncomfortable, but this is what we do here. We challenge your mind. We give you more information so that way when you finish watching and listening to the conversation, you're thinking about what we talked about. We're going to engage you. So open your mind and understand this. My mom died July 3rd. July 3rd, she died.
Yep.
And had I not, and when she was 89 years old when she passed away. And at 85 years old, she had no insurance. And I went searching for insurance for it because I had, mom and dad, they grow up and they raise us and then they go and do their thing and we go and do our thing. So we really don't get involved with that stuff, Hey, how's your, What's your overhead every month? You know, mom and dad, how much money you could bring in? You don't have those conversations. So when that happened, she had a stroke and I had to go and review everything. I said, you don't got no life insurance. She said, I don't need no life insurance. This is, that generation, I don't need no life insurance. What I need life insurance for? And actually, there's a stigma about it that if you get life insurance, that you're going to die. So what I did, I went and I looked for life insurance for her. It was my sister and I that were doing it at the time. And I found a life insurance policy for her at 85 years old, a burial, or what they call a death benefit insurance, which is not much, it's $10,000 to $15,000, but it's enough to bury a person with some dignity. And I say that to remind people, I've seen enough GoFundMe with people that we thought had money, enough GoFundMe with people that we knew had money, and enough GoFundMe with people that said they had their crap together and didn't have it. And because of that, I'm able to go and take care of the due diligence of my mom and do everything that I got to do. And of course, we're going to do a funeral in the next couple of weeks. But I say this to tell you this. If you're listening to this right now and you don't got your crap together and your parents don't got their crap together, get it together. Because the hit is going to be $10K or better. Unless you cremate, and that's going to be $3K or better. And if you can use, you could take a hit like that with no problem, more power to you. But if you can't, get it together. And if you want information as to, like the first thing you're gonna search and you're gonna find out that most of the insurance policy in New York City cap at 65. You know that, Rob? Mm-hmm. 65.
I heard about that. I know that.
Yeah. So at 65 years old, if you're older than 65 and you don't got your crap together, call me. Because I got my mom's policy at 85. So God bless that, we're able to do that. My family and all of us have been, we've been wrecked. When you lose a mom or dad, it wrecks you and hits you, But the other thing that I want to go on the flip side of that, my pastor, Hermes Caravaggio, he's passed away already 11 years ago. And he taught me how to navigate, deal, and move all the moving parts during a crisis. You cannot just stop. Your life doesn't stop. You cannot just stay home and be depressed. You cannot not pick up the phone, avoid people. You can't do that. Because what happens is, not only did you're mourning, and not only did something happen to you that was traumatic in your life, but now you causing a bigger problem because you shut down. And you shut down, and the bills are piling up, and people trying to contact you, and more the responsibility that you have. They're all like, "Where's he at? What's going on? What's happening?" And that's one thing that I learned. I'm very grateful for him to teach me that, because I used to be one of those guys that when somebody died close to the family,
shut down.
I was shut down for like 2 or 3 weeks, man.
Yeah.
Can't do that.
I think what's important about what you're saying is, and what people don't realize, especially when it comes to your parents, you gotta have the death talk.
Yeah.
You gotta have it because it's inevitable, right?
Yeah.
And the death talk includes, number one, if they have insurance, knowing where the policy is and who they are insured with.
And who's the beneficiary.
And who are the beneficiaries of that insurance policy. To clear up any arguments that might happen after the fact with other people. Because when someone dies and there's money involved, the wolves come out.
Yeah.
I've seen the worst of the worst happen with that. That's one. Two, second thing you got to understand, and that is you got to have the conversation about maybe having a do not resuscitate order.
Right.
Maybe, and different people apply it differently, but
that's a DNR for people who don't understand.
Do not resuscitate, DNR, and you might want to have that with your parent. And so that they understand what that means. If you're 85, if you're 80, and depending on what your health is, I personally recommend a DNR. I did a DNR for my father, a do not resuscitate order, because he was frail, he was sick. His mind was good, but his body wasn't good. And if you start doing CPR on somebody at 85 years old, you're going to break their ribs. It's not going to heal. And then you're dealing with a quality of life issue.
Yeah.
You got to have that. Services. That's what Tasha said in the chat. You want to know, how do you want to be laid out, mom, dad?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Is there a particular funeral home that you were associated with that you want to go to? You know, where do you want to be buried? Do you want to be cremated? This is a big question.
And don't talk to them when they get angry. Don't talk to them when they get angry, okay? Because they're gonna give you answers that don't make any kind of sense.
That is correct.
I don't care where I get buried at. Burn me. I don't care about none of that stuff.
Right, like Dunk said. I hear that, but he's like, put me in. What he said? He said, put me in a McDonald's bag. What does it matter, right? I got you. But real talk, you got to have that conversation so that you're not scrambling. I had 2 funerals. My mother's funeral was very organized. We had the conversation. I knew her insurance policy was. She gave me the key to her lockbox. Everything, she told me how she wanted to be laid out, the church to go to, the pastor, everything. Very organized. My father's funeral was very disorganized. People were fighting over money. Someone else had a beneficiary of the policy that we didn't know about, and then I had to get the money from them, and that became fucked up. We were fighting over property. Like, it was a whole thing. Yeah. 2 different scenarios.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So those are the conversations you definitely want to have.
So now that we took care of that, this is just information that we wanted to give everybody, so that way you kind of like, you're more prepared. This is what we do in this show. It's about actionable talk.
Right.
Let's talk about something that you can put into action, and we talk about things that we're going to do that we put into action. Mm-hmm. So now that we did that, okay, let's lift everybody's spirits up, okay? Don't stay down there. We're going to bring you up now. So in 2019, we did the first Bronx Hip Hop Day. Fernando Cabrera was a councilman in the Bronx, and he made that proclamation. Thank you, DJ Flame, who was a very instrumental part in making sure that got done, because she was the one who told me, we should have a Bronx Hip Hop Day. And I said, yeah, you're right. The Bronx doesn't have a hip hop day, and it was the birth of hip hop within the Bronx. That didn't compute to me.
Right.
So
how that even makes sense?
Right. So August 10th, we created Bronx Hip Hop Day. Okay. And we've been celebrating it since 2019. Mm-hmm. Now, we did that in a restaurant, which is now called Con Sofrito. And for those people that don't know, that restaurant in the Bronx, owned by Jimmy's. And Jimmy, who used to own Jimmy's Bronx Cafe back in the days. If you know that part, then you're in a good place, because you're with us right now. You know exactly what we're talking about. So, and it was, a matter of fact, it was the last time we saw Yoda alive.
That is correct. At that function. That's the last picture we all took with him.
That's right. Mm-hmm. So these things are not only important, but historically wise, it tells a story. Because what happens is our story gets muddled in everybody else's story, and the truth never really comes out.
That is correct. So
we put out the truth, and this is the truth, that day we started Bronx Hip Hop Day. We did not, this is what we were concerned about. We didn't want to take away the fact that August 11th is the official day that hip hop started, 1973. We did not want to take that shine, interfere with that, because we want to say, give them that. That is exactly what happened. That's it. Mm-hmm. It belongs to them. And now August 10th, since the Bronx created it, is our day where we celebrate it.
Right.
And that's
which is nice, because then that can also eventually pick it back into like a festival, like a whole weekend thing.
And
right?
That's what we're doing. We're doing, and it's going to be at Poe Park in the Bronx with the New York City Parks Department. And, you know, I am so proud of our company, because we just finished doing something for Father's Day with NYPD.
Oh, beautiful. Shout out to that.
And that was all 5 boroughs. And shout out to Red Vegas, because he was the conduit that we used to open the doors with that relationship with NYPD. Because I don't know any hip hop company that has done anything in conjunction with NYPD.
Right.
So they loved him. He did a great performance and all that. Everything was great. Please check out his Instagram and all that, and you see some of the photos.
And he had all the ladies.
You saw those,
He
right?
had all the ladies, y'all. This dude's 12 years old, and he was taking pictures with women, and they were hot. I was kind of jealous. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, damn, this dude's getting all the broads.
So that was amazing, and now we're working with the New York City Parks Department, doing this event at Poe Park. And it's going to be a concert. Jazz DJ is going to supply the sound system. The DJs are going to be announced. Everything is coming together. We got a flyer out there. Rock, I sent you a flyer through your email.
Let me deal with that.
Yeah. Let's show them what we're talking about.
Yeah, keep talking.
Yeah. So we got a flyer out there now, and this is just a temporary flyer because there's going to be multiple flyers coming into this thing, okay? Because there's a lot of people that are going to jump on board. This is, look, not only is it going to be a concert at Poe Park celebrating Bronx Hip Hop Day, but also we're bringing in all the graffiti artists are gonna have a gallery at that park. And I don't know whether you realize, Rock, there's an art gallery in the middle of that park.
I didn't know that.
Yep. So their graffiti work is gonna be hung up in there so people can see and people can purchase also. So these artworks, I'm going to thank Kos. He's a graffiti artist that we deal with, and he's going to be co-creating it and getting it organized along with the people that are there.
Nice.
OG, I already see you. Yeah, I got you. So this thing for Bronx Hip Hop Day, I think I sent you another one too. I think this thing for Bronx Hip Hop Day is going to combine the graffiti artists, the dancers, the B-boys, B-girls, the DJs, and the MCs. And of course, political people, educators, and all that. We're gonna have plenty of things for kids. I wanna give a shout out to Kathy Walker and Kathy Mitchell. They're the supervisors for that park and for giving us that opportunity to be able to co-op and collaborate with an event like this. This is huge, this is big. And I haven't even started with the people that are going to perform, right?
Right.
Now, I got word. I don't know if you remember Mickey Fats.
Yeah.
So Mickey Fats confirmed that he's going to come to New York to perform for that day.
Oh, that's dope.
Right. Now, Mickey Fats, and what I just found out a couple of days ago, opened up a school for MCs in Atlanta. And he has different MCs teaching future MCs the skill, the craft, the talent.
That's awesome. That is awesome. What's the demographic? How old are the kids or the people? Is it like kids?
I didn't get that detail from him.
Okay.
But I know that the school is open.
Okay.
And I know that he has a couple of investors already watching and getting ready to invest in his school.
Oh, that is great.
So that's great a big shout out to Mickey for that and all that. I mean, this is just, man, this was 2019 when we gave him his award. And look at that. Look where he's at right now.
Things have changed.
Oh, absolutely.
Things have changed.
This is going to be done in Poe Park, the Bronx, Grand Concourse for people that don't know, from 2 to 8. So I know we're gonna have like somebody teaching people how to dance hip hop. If you want to learn how to dance hip hop, I know Jay's gonna provide the stage and sound.
Yep.
I'm just telling you what I know. I know that Coke Rock is involved in it.
Yep, and I have it on the screen right now.
There you go. People take a look at that. That's the flyer. That's the first generation flyer.
Right.
So we have a lot of different people involved in it already, and it's gonna be something enormous for the Bronx because now we're coming together. Now we're starting to understand, we created this thing. We should have a day to celebrate it.
100%.
So that's that. Let's go into the Hip Hop Boulevard Awards.
Yep, let's talk about it.
Man, September 24th, the Hip Hop Boulevard Awards. So we did the first one in 2019, and our sponsors then was Bronx Connect. We did it at Roberto Clemente State Park. The sponsor was Half Pint.
Oh, yeah.
Half Pint with his church sponsored it, and his real estate company.
Got you. And I have that right here. I have that flyer right here. And there it is, September 24th.
September 24th at the Andrew Freeman home.
Where's that at located?
That's on the Grand Concourse also, by 165th Street, around that area.
Okay.
And ladies and gentlemen, this is what I'm going to tell you about this. This award is not something like I select people. We have 100 voting members. Rock, I think you're a voting member too.
I am.
Yeah, so they're gonna get ballot sheets within the next couple of weeks, and they're gonna vote for the winners. And there's gonna be 40 winners, and it's all the categories: b-boy, MC, DJing, graffiti, political, community, all that stuff. It's gonna be covered in there. But this is gonna be an all-day event. So for all day, you're going to be able to go to seminars. You're going to be able to learn about health and life insurance and all the different things, all the topics that we've been talking about all year. We're going to throw it all in that bag of wax, and we're going to have it right there that day. And then in the evening, we're going to have the Hip Hop Boulevard Awards. It's going to be spectacular. We want to give a shout out to Moore Foundation, our first sponsor that came in yesterday. Contact Renee Minkins. Contact Renee Minkins. Contact Renee Minkins for your sponsorship package.
And she's in the chat. She's in the chat right now.
There you go. Contact her. She has the packages. Minimum sponsorship is at $500. All right. Maximum. That means you're the big dog coming with the max is $10K. All right. Okay. The advertisement, the promotion for this thing is going to be enormous. Going to be all over the place.
Got you.
What we plan to do is to change the landscape of how these things are done. We want to be able to include the public to be able to come and feel a taste of hip hop when they come. You're not going to be able to go into the awards. The price for a ticket for the awards is going to be expensive. But you're going to be able, from 12 noon to 6 hours, you're going to be able to go to the seminars. You're going to get a registration bag. You're going to be able to take pictures with graffiti artists, MC, DJs, all these people. We're going to have photo booths set up and all the different, it's going to be an incredible day. We're going to make sure it's memorable for you. Whoever goes there that day, you're gonna have the memories to last a lifetime. That's the intent. And then in the evening, we're going to have the Hip Hop Boulevard Awards.
Nice.
And it's a full block. We got a whole block.
We gonna have food, man. It's gonna be food there.
Are you kidding me? When we do food, we do it right.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was asking.
So the award is a dinner banquet award.
Okay.
Drinks and food.
Okay. Awesome.
So you're gonna be squared away with that. The gift bag for the awards, Rob. I got to give a shout out to Terry out in LA. Terry used to work for BET, and she's now working with our organization.
Oh, good.
And she's handling the gift bag. And I think we went through that stuff in the last episode, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
And Ty Dre was going, ooh, and wow.
Because we saw some of the stuff in the gift bag, and it was incredible.
Yeah. So that's for the awards, and then of course for the gift bag for people who register. And the registration fee is going to be very, very affordable, $25 to register for the all-day event. But the photos are free. You get a registration bag, and who knows what's going to be in the bag? Maybe T-shirts, hats, whatever. It's going to be in the bag, and the bag comes with your registration. $25, experience hip-hop, the Hip Hop Boulevard Awards, and I can tell you that if you look at the flyer, you see who the recipients are from the awards already in the past.
Yep.
We covered a lot of ground.
Oh, listen, first of all, how long has Hip Hop Boulevard been in existence?
Now,
Yeah.
5 years.
Wow, 5 years. A lot of accomplishments in 5 years. I mean, that's being about it. You know what I'm saying? That's really being about it. 5 years in running. So what else you got on the list, bro?
So, with that said, you know that our YouTube channel is growing. I am now the official consultant for Sons and Daughters of Hip Hop Film Company. That's Hawk Film and Entertainment. And they're in Atlanta today. They were in Atlanta all weekend doing Bronx Week over there in Atlanta and doing interviews with different people that we hooked them up with.
Got you.
So we wanted to be able to give advice and consult a film company making a film about hip hop, so it'll be authentic, it'll be correct information, and we'll have the right people. This ain't about having people because they have a name. This is about having people because they contributed to hip hop.
Right.
What do we got going on in the chat room?
Chat room's lit up. I'm just adjusting some stuff. But in the chat room, first of all, I'm looking at the multi-stream. Been busy all day. Salute Rocco, what's going on? Renee Mickham says, awesome job, Terry O. Over on YouTube. Just basic chit-chat amongst everybody. Renee saying congratulations. She's talking about the August 10th. And then there's other conversations about what we were talking about earlier, about the deaths and all that stuff. So the chat room has been moving. And obviously, during this broadcast, you can support my page by sending stars, a digital gift that helps Boulevard Global Media earn money. So you can send stars through Facebook because we monetize on Facebook.
There you go.
So that's been great. You know
support. Please. So let me. What else can I say about this? The Hip Hop Boulevard Awards. Oh, let's shout out some of the people that are gonna get involved. Ice Blue Photos.
Those guys. Tell them about that booth.
Oh man, look, the booth is bananas. Okay, and as the kids would say, lit. Actually, when you take a photo in the booth, the photo goes straight to your phone. So this ain't a thing where, give me, yo man, I just took this picture, give me $5. Yeah, okay. Come back about 20 minutes, I'll have your picture right here. Straight to your phone. You got it. Instant memory.
Just like that.
Just like that. The booth itself encompasses whatever the subject matter is. Mm-hmm. So you've been to the one for the fever. You've been to the one that we did with Hip Hop Boulevard and all that. We did one with Red Vegas at 116th Street. So the booths are all designed to fit the subject matter, whatever it may be. Incredible the way Lou Toro set this up because it amplifies your event. It automatically takes you from, like, if you're someplace and you take a photo, you send it to all your family members, friends, and all that right off the back. Look where I'm at.
Right.
1, 2, 3, and it's done, and you got that memory for the rest of your life.
Nice.
I think it's a great addition to what we're doing, and I think that what happens is at the Hip Hop Boulevard Awards, you'll be able to take pictures of people that you've heard about, you've seen, and you didn't have that opportunity to take a picture because they're here and you're here. And when I say here, I mean they're on stage and you're in the audience. So this is going to be a different kind of platform because they're going to be interacting with the people.
Right. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Shout out.
And then, I want to shout out Ty Dre. I know he's not here today, and he's been performing all over the place, and I know he's been keeping real busy. So you'll see him in the next show that we have. And I heard that you have a new host on Fridays, bro.
Yes, and the new host is, well, you've all seen DOA. Robin's back, and we have Heidi Z that we added to the family. She came in. She's been a lot of fun, you know what I'm saying? And she's been, she's been on it because we normally have 4 people in the seats.
Right.
And I always kind of like it like that. And she's brought an interesting balance to the situation because now it's 2 girls and 2 guys.
Oh, look at that.
You know what I'm saying? And then Gary and DOA, they kind of split the time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's been cool. And she's, she comes with Eddie Rivera on Fridays, and they hang out. You know what I'm saying? So we've been having a good time, with them. And Heidi's been great, great conversationalist. She's got a lot to say, and very free spirited and open. So she's been dope. She's been nice.
Excellent.
Yeah, and she's been having a good time. She feels really welcome. The other day, big shout out to Sunny Dew, my homegirl Lourdes. They have a podcast that I went to over in Brooklyn. That I did. My God, I forgot the name of the podcast, but it was great. And she shot a film. So next month we're bringing her on The Real Discussion to talk about the film she did, and the cast members are going to come in, and we're going to do a whole interview situation with that. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of what's been going on with me, really. So how do you feel about this Sesame Street thing? How do you feel about that? Consider the fact that you live somewhere near Pennsylvania somewhere. How do you feel about this Sesame Street situation?
Look, I grew up, I went to high school, an all-white school. And prejudice has always been there. Racial conflict has always been there since I've been growing up. It's not something that's been hidden from me. And now that we have the technology, we're able to catch it when it happens. We didn't have that before.
Right, yeah.
So it happened plenty of times for plenty of people. You know, you ever go to a restaurant and all of a sudden you got there first and you're like the fourth or fifth one that they go to even ask, what would you like to eat? Here's
And
the
they don't
menu
serve
and all
you.
that. They
Yeah,
don't serve
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Come on. It happened to everybody sometime or another, but there are no cameras, nothing now. Everybody walks with a camera.
Right.
Everybody got a video that they could shoot and everything. So we're catching people in the act.
Right.
Don't let that deter you from the human factor. Not everybody's prejudiced.
Right. Straight
But
up.
when you catch somebody in the act, doesn't mean that the whole company is that way.
Right.
Because come on, Sesame Street, you looked at it, they had all different people of color on the show.
Right.
So somebody had to say, we want that. And somebody had to say, okay.
Right.
And deafen the ears of the people that say, no, we don't want that. But at the same token, individuals are individuals. The individuals have their own thought.
That is correct.
Their own history of whatever happened in their life and their own theology of whatever it is that they think about in their mind. Basically, everybody has their own nut.
Oh, there you go. Yeah,
They're their
right.
own nut.
And
And
I just want to clear one thing up, and that is that Sesame Place is not, which is crazy, is not related to Sesame Street.
The TV show.
Right, it is not. Sesame Place is an individual company that licensed the characters from Sesame Street to open up Sesame Place. That's
Right.
what it is. So they into themselves might have a different ideology. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, and I'm not saying that's what it is. I'm just saying they might have their own ideology because they're not from the Sesame Street organization
Right.
that we know as being all inclusive.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody was on Sesame Street. Everybody. Sesame Street was breaking ground in the 60s and putting black
They
people
did
on
what other
TV.
people would
and-
not touch.
Absolutely. So big shout to Sesame Street, but Sesame Place is a different vibe. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that they're a racist company. I'm not saying that that that's the company culture.
Right.
I'm just saying that they're not one and the same. That's all.
You have to understand, now that you have your walking camera and you take pictures and you show videos and all that, people are more accountable. So when you
Yes.
see all this stuff rampant all over the world, how many people live in the world? So,
Billions.
you talk about billions. So when you see a couple of hundred or a couple of thousand, I amp it up, a couple of thousand videos compared to billions of people, we're still in a good place.
I agree with that.
We're still in a good place.
We'll take that.
Because, you have a lot of issues with people in different countries that, they have problems with just a slight change. This town against this town. If you look at the Russian history, man, there was some devastation there.
Sure. Yeah.
Genocide stuff that was going on there.
Absolutely.
But they were basically all Russian.
Right. Right.
So this is what you have to understand. Racial conflict is every single place. It just takes you just gotta take a look at it and see,
Right. In the Ukraine.
So
right?
white against white, still, racial conflict. Hey, you're this and I'm that, and we gotta kill you.
You're Ukraine. You're
Albanian.
Russian. You're
You're this,
Albanian. You're a Slav. There's a whole thing that goes on with that. You're absolutely right. So, how do you feel about that the fact that the president of the United States now has COVID and he's been triple vaccinated?
Well, the same way I feel that Japan now has over 200,000 people that are COVID infected.
Are they?
Yep, as of a day ago.
Wow.
So let me ask everybody this. So we have a vaccine and we have a booster, yet our COVID numbers are still moving up in all kind of directions and all that stuff. So a vaccine is supposed to cure something. Is it supposed to cure something?
It's supposed to prevent it.
Prevent it, okay.
Yes.
So obviously it's not preventing.
Right. Yeah, that's for sure.
So, and you would think that we got whatever vaccine we got. The president got the best vaccine they could get for him. Guaranteed.
No doubt.
They will not have
Top of
step
the
in
line.
that.
Top of the line. Yeah.
All right? You did not get what the president got. Believe me, you did not.
Right.
And it got administered by the best doctors in the world.
Correct.
So that's going to tell you a little something, people. Keep your face mask in your pocket and prepared so when something is out of the norm, put that sucker right on. And believe me when I tell you that face mask ain't going to do much, but it's doing a little something.
That's right. It'll do something. And that's where we have to be adamant about. You know what I'm saying? That we're not out of the woods. You know, wear your face mask as some form of protection at the end of the day. A vaccine, if you guys remember, when we got vaccinated when we were born, right, in the 70s and in
Measles,
the 60s.
polio.
Right, and you didn't get it.
Right.
Because that was the vaccine, right? This thing that we got going on here is not actually a vaccine. It's something else. I don't know what to call it, but you still get it.
Let me do this in layman terms for those people that drive. Okay? You have a Mercedes, are you going to put regular gas in your gas tank? Hell no, right? You put the premium.
All day.
So we didn't get the premium vaccine, people.
Yeah.
We
There
had
you
the
go.
premium vaccine. We will not be getting the COVID.
That is correct. That is correct.
And they probably haven't figured out what the premium vaccine is.
Right.
So they're dealing with the regular.
Right. And we're not there yet.
Yeah.
It isn't there, and that's okay. We'll get there. Big shout out to my vaccinated people.
And don't panic, people. Don't panic. Just, wash your hands, wash your face, The same thing. And I remember that when I was a kid. My mom, did you wash your hands? Did you wash your face?
It's key.
Yo, it's key. Fundamental stuff. Just do it more regular than before.
That's all. Wash your hands. How's the intern program coming on? I know we were doing intern program, and and you got sidelined because your mom passed away.
Right.
You had to deal with that.
So
how's
I
that
tried to hook up with James this week, and I couldn't. And now I got to try to hook up with him this week coming.
Okay.
Because I want to hurry up and get this thing done.
Right. So we can get it going.
So we get it going because we got people online ready.
Right.
So, but what I want to tell you is send the kids over to Lincoln Hospital in the Bronx. Tell them, I want to do the internship with Hip Hop Boulevard. And Hip Hop Boulevard, James will call me up. He's going to call me and say, you got some interns for your thing. I say, okay, cool. Because until I meet him, all right, he's doing it already.
Right.
So just go there. Send your kid 14 to 24. Anybody from 14 age to 24, they get a check. They get paid. So send them over to Lincoln Hospital, Gun Down Life Up, and tell them I want to be put in the Hip Hop Boulevard program. Spread the word, people.
Right. And I think that what you guys also want to know, because I know some of you interns out there, you might want to know what you're going to get, right? So here's the deal, just so that, we can be clear. If you're interning here at Boardwalk Global Media, if you're into any type of media, then that's what you're going to learn. That's what you're going to intern. You can learn how to shoot music videos, camera work, how to podcast, how to build studios, how to edit videos, because we do all of that stuff, and we have a facility and facilities to do that. So that's one of the benefits of doing that. We've been building podcast studios in this summer almost every day. I've been in schools, and it's been like me and Brandon and Mike Jones and Nick Lopez, and we've been doing this. And I was kind of hoping that at this stage in the game we'd have the interns there also that could also help and learn how to do this thing and then learn how to broadcast themselves. You know what I'm saying? And learn all the, the high-end equipment, the Rodecaster Pro and the microphones and the broadcast software and all that. So for you guys that intern here with me at Boardwalk Global Media, and if you're interested in the media arts, then you're good to go because you're going to learn the media arts with me. I put you to work immediately.
And understand that Rock puts this together. This ain't a thing that is together and then he's just telling you, okay, here go the mic, here go this. He puts this together.
Right.
He's selecting the equipment, he's hooking it up, he's programming it, he's doing all that stuff. You guys don't see it, but he got the lighting here and all that. So the cameras are different ends.
Right.
So he knows his crap and he'll teach you.
And you guys will learn that. You know what I'm saying? So that's the And that's the cool thing. Even when I buy equipment for the schools, if you're with me, you're going to hear me negotiate prices. You're going to hear me order specific equipment for specific things, down to the last nut and bolt of it. So you intern with me and you're interested in the media arts, then you're going to learn the media arts from the ground up, for sure.
There you go. All right, so we had Curtis Blue was in town. Curtis was in town. He was at Cortona Park Thursday, and he performed.
Oh, man, I'm sorry I missed that. Are you serious? Curtis Blow. My man. Damn, is he still in town? Did he go back?
I think he went. I think he's going to Atlantic City for something.
Ah, okay. All right, big shout out to Curtis, no doubt. Wow, that's dope.
And then I saw Chuck D on C-SPAN talking about the Hip Hop Alliance.
Oh, nice,
Yesterday.
nice. Okay, all
So
right.
things are moving around. Look,
Good.
there's a Hip Hop Union, there's a Hip Hop Alliance, there's Hip Hop. I gotta ask you something, Rob.
Yeah.
Is this have we were we a birth of people just blowing up with stuff or what? Because now it seems like everybody's doing something in hip hop.
Well, because we've innovated a new thing, right? We invented this thing, and we realized that we are the custodians of this thing because it's our thing, right? That we invented, and now we're taking care of the invention, right? And you have guys like Chuck D and Curtis and Hip Hop Boulevard and the Universal Hip Hop Museum, and you have all these coalitions coming together to make sure that we preserve hip hop and the culture and the history, right? All these things are coming together. It's beautiful. I love seeing it, you know what I'm saying? Because what we're realizing is we're creating a legacy, and we're leaving our legacy behind intact.
Yeah.
Intact, so you can do it. And you got to think about it. You know, they study jazz in colleges and stuff like that, but there's no jazz museum where you can go and actually learn about the history of jazz. You learn about the history of jazz when you take a jazz class at a university or something like this. The way that we're approaching this thing is you can learn it in number one from the people that did it, right? And the people that were actually involved in it. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little bit different. Although they do teach hip hop in universities, which I saw a textbook, which I thought was incredible, right? Which I thought was incredible. I saw the textbook, but that textbook was written by. I don't want to say they weren't involved in hip hop, but and it was decent, but it was like, right, you're missing some stuff. Yeah, you know.
I gotta tell you, bro. You know, most of the people that set a platform for hip hop are people that are not in hip hop.
Right.
They have access. They have access to create something that we don't have access to, so they create it.
Right.
And then we come in later saying that's not actually correct. Right. So we got to go in there and then start doing the corrections and implementing some truth and some factual stuff and add it all in. Because look, right now, if you watch many movies, there's more hip hop soundtracks added to movies now than ever before.
Absolutely. We are the soundtrack of the world.
So, which things are changing. Where there will be a soundtrack of some classic old rock and roll stuff and all that. Now it's a hip hop thing, and if you watch a movie from Russia, you're gonna hear some Russian hip hop.
That's correct.
And I've been watching some Russian movies because now, if you look at Netflix and you look at Hulu, the infiltration of Russian movies are coming up. You know how many subtitle movies I've been watching, man? It's getting crazy.
Oh my God, I did one the other day, and it was a Bollywood movie called R. It's 3 R's.
The 3 R's.
Yeah. Oh my God, that had to have been the best movie ever, bro. Oh, I enjoyed that movie so much. It was nonstop. Oh shit! Like oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Like it was that the whole time we watched it. One night I had movie night in my house, and I set up a video screen and had a projector going, and it was crazy. We were in there bugging out. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, for sure. I mean, and in that, you felt the hip hop influences and the dances in that movie. We've definitely hit the hour though. We've hit the hour, and we have the One Night Show. Anything you want to talk about before you bounce?
Hold on, I got something for you.
I know he does.
So the Jesus Nice and the Kid Merrill broke up. You know that show?
Yeah.
They broke up.
Why?
Don't know. It doesn't say.
They're
going on their own separate ways.
And their show was on what network?
I think it was what was it? HBO or something
Okay.
like that. One of them platforms,
Okay.
or Showtime or something.
Yeah. Did they not like each other?
But bro, who the hell knows? All I know that they broke up.
Okay, all right. People do that all the time.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean they hate each other. It just
Right.
means maybe they're in a different space creatively.
Yo, do you know anybody who knows those guys there? I like to talk to them.
Yeah, we can get them on. Let's talk
Yeah,
about
they're
the
from
show.
the Bronx. We got something in common.
Oh, come on, you can get them on the show. They're from the Bronx. We can find them.
Yeah.
We can find them. Also, I mean, if you look at Key and Peele, right? They had a successful run as a TV show. Key and Peele doing the skits, and then now Peele went his way and Key went the other way, and Peele just released a movie and has been writing movies. Right, he has Nope out right now, and then he had Get Out.
That's that alien movie.
Right. That's the dude from Key and Peele. That's Jordan Peele, right? And then the Key dude, he just kind of acts, But together at that time, they did 8 seasons, so they didn't hate each other. They just were in a different space creatively. So that's all.
Yeah.
So it's not all bad when people break up. It just happens.
Yep. AOG giving you a shout out, bro. I got
Oh, by
you.
the way, I heard his record on the radio the other day. Big shout out to OG.
Which one? The Happy Birthday one? Or?
Yeah. I heard it on the radio the other day. Yeah, Funkmaster Flex actually played it. He did an entire birthday set. And then in that birthday set, I heard OG's record. I was like,
There you go.
There you go. All right, go on. Right on.
Fat Man Scoop.
There it is.
Hey, look, everybody, thank you so much for joining us on the show. Spread the word, keep it going, pump it, and just don't forget that this network is not just one show; it's several shows within the week. Follow us. Send the what are they sending you, stars or what?
Oh yeah, on Facebook you can send me stars, and the stars translate into money. I think 99 stars is like 50 cents or $1. I think it's $1 is 99 stars or something like that. And you can see across the screen at the top says donate to BGM Podcast on Cash App. You can send money to BGM Podcast on Cash App, and that's the only thing I play in the text now because I think the other shit got too confusing. Just so we're all clear, yes, I am asking for donations for the podcast to keep us going. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
And that's the deal. Renee Mickens says, congratulations, OG, and that's right. You know what I'm saying? Got a little spin on Flex yesterday. We was listening to the radio, one of the rare times I listened to the radio, and he came on in a mix of songs.
And to end it off, Flex got his award just a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, what? Oh, he finally got it?
Yeah.
Big shout out to the Funk Master.
I was at the Olinville Old Timers event.
Nice.
And he got his award there. So, either Good Company, people, September 24th. Don't forget. Google it. Find out what we're about. Support us. And get ready because the bucket hat is coming out.
All right. And up next, in about 15 minutes, you have the One Night Show with Sondrea Coleman, Mike Jones, Stan the Man Morse, and Rock Logic. We'll see you.
I'm at the Universal Hip Hop Museum. This is the first stop once you come through the door. So they got this button here. So it says push it. I'm gonna push it. Oh, I'm here! The Universal Hip Hop Museum. Rock Logic's in the building. It's going down! Boom, bam, boom, bam, boom, boom, bam. So this is the first stop. The Universal Hip Hop Museum exhibit. Crazy. I'm gonna take you to the rest of the exhibit. You wanna see everything.
Here, let me.
You have no idea what's going on. I was in the metaverse. Don't come to this, you bugging. As the museum has become fully interactive, so you can have a hip hop experience that you can actually experience writing graffiti on a gate. Just be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Oh, my tab is wow. Yo, the cops. Yo, gotta go. So much activity and so many different things to do. I recommend anybody to come out here.
Home of Hip Hop, Universal Hip Hop Museum coming to you very soon. So come to the Revolution.